principal of Red Bull, Christian Horner. Welcome, Christian. Nice to see you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good. Great to be back in Abu Dhabi.
It's fantastic. I mean, this is one of your tracks. This is where you had a historical moment with Max Verstappen winning his first ever championship. It must be fun coming back.
Yeah, but we also won the very first race here in 2009.
Fantastic.
And we won again against the odds in 2010 with Sebastian Vettel, our very first World Championship.
So very good memories coming to Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, it's always great when we come through the paddock because, you know, some of our biggest ever results have been here.
Wow, the planes are out. Before we talk about more racing, it was your birthday a couple of weeks ago, so happy birthday. How do you celebrate in the middle of towards the end of a season like that? Were you on the road?
Yeah, I was 50 in Las Vegas just about a week ago. So
congratulations!
So it was a good place. It was a good place to have a birthday. But it was very nice of Formula One to put on a race in Las Vegas for my birthday.
That was very well organised of you, actually. Now, congratulations on the championships this year. And now we've just had Sergio Perez confirmed as number 2, so that's a 1-2 for Red Bull. This is a phenomenal achievement, Christian. Congratulations. How do you take stock of that?
Well, look, I mean, it's the first time we've ever finished first and second, and you know, to have done that, this has been an incredible year for us. I mean, we've won 20 out of 21 races, which is you know, unbelievable. So we got one more race with this car before it gets retired, and obviously we're determined to sign off this year in the biggest possible way. So and it's just great to be back here for a final race.
You know, it's been so phenomenal to watch that, and as a spectator to feel part of that legacy of Red Bull. It's been such a dominant year. How have you managed to pinpoint maybe 3 highlights from 2023? Is it possible?
It's very difficult. I mean, we've broken some big records this year. I think breaking McLaren's record from 1988 with the most consecutive victories, where we did 15 in a row. I think Max breaking the record of Sebastian actually for 10 races in a row. You know, they were massive milestones, and then you know, to see Max win his 3rd World Championship was you know, it was incredible.
So then, looking at 2024, what kind of goals will you have in place, and how do you think that you can sustain this level of excellency going into next season?
I honestly think it'll be impossible to achieve what we've done this year. You can see the other teams are getting closer. You can see Mercedes, you know, McLaren have been competitive at recent races. We've had Ferrari last race, you know, pushed us very hard. Mercedes have been you know, up and down, and even Aston Martin at the beginning of the year. So I think any one of those teams could really be a big challenger for us next year.
Well, also next year we have 24 races. That is quite an intense schedule. How do you feel that you're going to be able to continue to steer that ship and keep everyone motivated, just as you have done this season?
Well, the key thing is to drink a lot of Red Bull.
Good answer.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the only way we're getting through these incredible years. So yeah, next year 24 races. By the time we get here at the end of it, it's going to be, you know, we'll have gone Vegas, I think Qatar, and then come here. So it's going to be pretty tough.
How do you keep on top of the travel and the jet lag, all these different time zones?
Well, it's okay for me because I'm usually the last one to arrive. But it's the mechanics that have to come out early, and they're the ones that do an incredible job. So it's a tough calendar, it's a tough circus, and you know, they've done an incredible job this year, because it's not just about the performance of the car, it's about the pit stops, the strategy, the reliability, the way that the cars, you know, put together, and they've done an amazing job this year.
And actually then, when you're thinking about the team, what makes you feel most proud of being part of Red Bull like this? What sort of flashes up in your mind?
Well, I think it's seeing the team work as a team, and you know, we've got some massive opponents, and you think winning races is easy, but it's not. No Grand Prix is easy to win, and I think, we work very hard to try and make it look easy, and it needs everybody doing their job. It needs everybody throughout the whole company, throughout the whole team doing their thing, and I think that's where it's just been such a phenomenal team effort this year.
And you can't let complacency creep in at any point.
No, you can't, because there's a lot of people that want to beat us, and we just have to keep pushing. We just have to keep doing our thing, and focus on ourselves, and then the rest, the results will take care of themselves.
Well, the winter break is coming up, where you can focus on yourself, perhaps. How do you recharge before going into 2024?
Well, it's really busy now between now and Christmas. There's a lot going on back in the factory. We've also got an engine that we're building for 2026 as well, which is coming along. So I'll finish about the 22nd of December. Probably get ill, a bit of time with family and the kids, and hopefully they'll remember what I look like.
Good, sounds fantastic. Now, Christian, have you got a word for the fans?
Well, yeah, I just want to say a massive thank you to all the fans. I mean, I'd just like to do a bit of a fan survey. So, any Mercedes fans here? Okay, there's a few orange. Any McLaren fans here? They're definitely higher pitched than the Mercedes ones. Any Ferrari fans here? Okay, well, Ferrari is sounding pretty good. And how about Red Bull? Any Red Bull fans? Okay, though, I can see the guy over here. There you go. Fully signed up member. Fantastic.
I didn't know if that was a cardboard cutout like Sergio Perez, but it looks like a real boy.
Yeah, but no, honestly, wherever we go around the world, the support we have is fantastic, and I just want to say on behalf of the whole team a big thank you to everybody that comes out and cheers for all the drivers, but particularly our drivers.
Well, Christian Horner, thank you so much for joining us. I know you've got an incredibly busy weekend. Christian Horner, everybody, thank you. Okay, well, that wraps up the interview.